The more I hear about the Marauders, the less I think of them.
What do you mean?
Well, this is the second time I'm hearing of Sirius using you as fodder for a prank intended to hurt Professor Snape. I mean, first he tries to use the fact that you're a werewolf to literally kill him, and when that doesn't work, he takes your love notes and uses them as ammunition? I mean, why'd you stay friends with him? Why'd you stay friends with any of them, for that matter? James sounds like a twat, too.
Well, it's not quite as black and white as that. Why are you still friends with Ron and Harry? They've been rude to you and Hermione plenty of times.
Ron and Harry could be dicks sometimes, but they always make up for it. Besides, they've never used me or Hermione to hurt somebody else. Your friends were bullies.
Well, yes, I've admitted to some extent all 5 of us were bullies, but it wasn't the same when it came from one of us to the other. It's just good-natured ripping on each other, just fun, You know how it is, boys will be boys.
Nah, don't you start with me, Werewolf McWerewolf. Boys will be boys refers to you and your friends coming home filthy because you thought you could hop the crate, but it turns out the other side was just full of mud. Boys will be boys refers to you and your friends falling out of a tree because all of you got on the same goddamn branch. Boys will be boys refers to you bringing home a stray dog every time one looks at you funny because, oh, it was just so sweet and Mom, please can I keep him? Boys will be boys does not refer to using your friends to essentially emotionally harass somebody. That's bullshit and you know it.
Look, we were young, things were different then. It was a different time.
Oh, it was a different time. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that common courtesy and basic human decency didn't exist in the 70s.
Adrian, I was a bisexual werewolf in the 70s. I didn't have many options for friends, and I certainly couldn't be friends with Severus. He hated me. I had to make do with what I had, and there weren't always bad times. There were quite some good ones, too. Besides, it didn't seem quite so bad at the time. Looking back on it now, it's quite upsetting, but at the time, when you're in it... As much as I don't want to defend Remus, he is right. There weren't many options at the time for what to do. It was a different time. It doesn't make it any better. But it does make it a bit more understandable, I suppose. Right, yes. Thank you, Severus.